A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Charlotte Hornets. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Desmond Bane slipped to the 30th pick in 2020, and he said, quote, "I will not forget that. I take it personally. I've been that way ever since I was a kid. Growing up in Richmond, Indiana, a small town, you got to fight for respect, and that's what I've been doing my whole life." B.A.?
He's proven himself, Allie. Thank you. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Russell Westbrook.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Joel Embiid is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And for Minnesota, they've got Kevin Durant. Ja Morant is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4-man position.
And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons: a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Here we go. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And here's Morant. Here's Halliburton. It's not going to go for him. Here's O'Neal. To the inside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Now Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Outside Durant. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Joel Embiid with the board. Durant against Bane. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Embiid against Durant. Now here's Embiid. He's covered closely. From deep, Mitchell knocks down the long J.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
Durant against Bane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Desmond Bane, and Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Bane against Morant. Bane, the pass to Mitchell. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. Shoots from 12, and the jumper is good. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Nice touch on Mitchell's mid-range J. He gives it just enough to sink the shot.
Halliburton outside. Back to Morant. Stolen by Mitchell. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Portis with a screen on Halliburton. Halliburton against Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Embiid's gotten his second bucket.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And the basket by Halliburton.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Bane. Fires the three. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Antetokounmpo against Bane. Capella, the pass to Halliburton. Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Bane. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, in his relatively short career, Giannis has figured out just about every way to get the ball in the basket, even with the guy draped all over him.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Here's Embiid. Capella with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Halliburton on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Halliburton misses. The Hornets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Launches it. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
The Hornets shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Up top, Embiid. Halliburton against Mitchell. Back to Embiid. Over Antetokounmpo. Charlotte again missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Bane. Outside Morant. The teardrop. Yes, it's good.
Able to get that teardrop anytime he wants. Morant has all the shots in his bag.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Minnesota, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
Now here's Bane. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Embiid. To end the drought. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
He's off on the first.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost a whole team to lift.
Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream. BA, I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Good on the shot. Morant's got his second basket.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Outside Bane. Pass to Embiid. Outside Mitchell. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Durant. Portis a screen. The three from Bane. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Screen by Durant. Here's Halliburton. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Left side Mitchell. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Mitchell's got 7.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Here's Halliburton. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Joel Embiid.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Ibaka, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Bridges comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pass to O'Neal. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Halliburton. Durant with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Halliburton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Now here's Halliburton. Give him 8. Portis with the steal. Outside Bane. Fires for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Bane's got his second basket on the night.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Durant. He drives in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 7. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
And it's the Hornets with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Outside Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Bane. Fires top of the key. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Mitchell, good.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Morant with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. And there's the drive for 3. Bridges. Hornets with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Kispert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Avdia comes in for Halliburton. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Cousins, he's checked in for Portis. Hartenstein comes in for Embiid. Bogdanovich has checked in for O'Neal. And it's Westbrook in for Desmond Bane. Bogdanovich finds Westbrook. From 11 feet away. That one a little long. Minnesota in the lead. Bridges down low. He's against Hartenstein. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The 12th overall pick back in 2018, Miles Bridges was part of a loaded lottery. Guys like Luka, Trae Young, SGA also part of that class.
First free throw is good. And Grant, looking at the 18 lottery, they are the future of this league.
Yes, they are. I mean, obviously, we've seen Trae and Luka play at an MVP level. Other stars like DeAndre Ayton, Triple J, SGA, really just a special group.
Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Charlotte. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Takes a step back. Here's Avdia. Bridges outside. This one for 3. Westbrook with the rebound. Pass to Bogdanovich. Cousins down low. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Morant gets it to go.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Westbrook outside. Got a hand on it. And here's Bridges. From deep, Morant. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. The T-Wolves on top, up 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here, not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
Charlotte trailing. This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Bogdanovich is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Bane in a 2-guard.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys."
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluidly.
Down low. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, you better mind the ball when you've got Russell Westbrook defending you. This guy stays in front, and he's got active, aggressive hands.
Here's Kispert, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 4-point game. Payne with a screen on Bridges. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Avdia. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Avdia's got 5.
Fantastic ball movement that time. Antetokounmpo skilled at taking apart a defense with his passing.
Westbrook outside. Hartenstein a screen. Fires high post. That one doesn't drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Bridges on the wing. Pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Capella. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Boy, Capella's so special. Great strength, good focus, especially when he's being defended like that. That's good work there.
Timeout call, the Hornets. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Avdia. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Portis, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Embiid comes in for Cousins. O'Neal, he's checked in for Bane. And Mitchell subbed in for Westbrook. Now here's Mitchell. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Minnesota with the ball. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Halliburton. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Bogdanovich. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Can they get it? Antetokounmpo with the block.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Now here's Halliburton. 10 points for him.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's O'Neal. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Bogdanovich from long range. Minnesota with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit, and we'll see if that's the answer. Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's O'Neal. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Embiid a screen on Durant. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Durant. Here's Kispert. Defended by Bogdanovich. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Mitchell against Halliburton. Here's the three. Man, that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 15.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 13. And here's Kispert from the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Mitchell. Portis with a screen on Halliburton. Pass to O'Neal. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Let's go to the leaderboard and see which teams have been leading in assists this season. Number 1, Minnesota.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell against Halliburton. Fires the 3. Charlotte again missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Antetokounmpo with it. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And the first one at the line is good.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, the Hornets shooting only 36% during the second. Pass to Embiid. And here's Mitchell to stop the run. Rebound Minnesota. Durant's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
And he drops the first. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And it's the Hornets ball. It's an 18-point game. Mitchell against Halliburton. Shot from 12. Portis. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Halliburton, the pass to Capella.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player, I bet this guy is going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Morant with the slam!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
From deep, Mitchell. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 18. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Shoot 2.
That one's off.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Ibaka, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Well, the Hornets shooting just 35% from the floor. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Halliburton outside. The kick to Durant. Pass to Morant. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Morant's got 11.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Embiid. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And he was a monster on the glass. Really helped them control that part of the game.
Bogdanovich, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And so it's Charlotte with it. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Bogdanovich up top. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Mitchell sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's O'Neal. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
Halliburton outside. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Durant finds Morant. Driving to the basket. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Morant's got 15.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 21. Three-pointer, no good. 1:36 left in the second quarter. Outside Durant. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bogdanovich. Durant's shot is off. Well, the Hornets shooting just 35% from the floor. Outside Mitchell. Screen by Embiid. From 9 feet, and he hits the jumper. Mitchell's got 23.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
And the Timberwolves call time here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Bridges comes in for Ibaka, and it's Avdia in for Halliburton. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Avdia, checked by Mitchell. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Avdia. Bridges, a screen on Mitchell. Now here's Bridges. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bridges has got his second basket of the game. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-pointer.
Woo! He's been red hot from three-point range. How long will he keep it up?
Portis against Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
First one falls for him.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Embiid. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the free throw, no good.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Pass to O'Neal. The three. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Thanks, guys. Clint, an outstanding first half for this team at the defensive end of the floor. What was the key?
Just being consistent. Defensive rebounding was one of our keys tonight, and it's just the start. So we're going to try to stay locked in on it. We know this is our key in our transition to make a stop here and run. So we're just going to keep going.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
I think for the Timberwolves, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Now, looking at the first half of play in our featured game, what a disaster it's been for the... Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
They've got Halliburton, Clint Capella out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Morant in at the 2. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. The free throw drops for Embiid.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
To the left side wing. Left side Morant. Chalk up 2 there. Morant's got 17 points.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Mitchell. Cashes in the 12-footer. I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to O'Neal. From outside the arc.
Well, Halliburton can be a pesky defender now. He's got quick feet, he's got length, and he's got the desire to defend.
And again, it's Minnesota converting.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Mitchell against Halliburton. Now Embiid. He's got 15. Right side Mitchell. Shoots over Halliburton. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
For 3, Durant. The offensive rebound. Capella. That one's good for 2. Capella's got his second bucket of the night.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Bane, the pass to Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
That free throw misses.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And the second free throw is good. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Outside Mitchell. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. Takes a 13-footer. Outside Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Embiid. The 3. The shot no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Durant against Bane. Pulls it from the top of the key. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Embiid against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Bane. Portis a screen. The three ball. Drops in the three. Portis has got 5 now.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Now here's Halliburton. 19 points in the game. Durant's shot is off. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Pass to Morant. Halliburton outside. Morant with it.
Are you kidding me? Wow, man. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Mitchell. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. Mitchell, the pass to Embiid. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Over to the left wing. Here's Embiid. And it's Embiid again missing. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Bane against Morant. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin. Morant's got 23.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Mitchell with the ball. 30 points in the game. Embiid, a screen on Morant. Here's Bane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bane's got 11.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Outside Durant. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping him.
Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Mitchell. And Embiid throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Portis with a screen on Morant. From deep, Mitchell drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Morant with it. He's against O'Neal. And then Morant with the jam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Pass to Mitchell. Now Embiid. Antetokounmpo covering. Embiid can't hit. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Unloads. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. Nice move. O'Neal pulls it in. Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And Embiid gets the double team. From deep, Mitchell. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Moran against Bain. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bain. Here's Capella. Good, and the setup by Moran. Capella's got 8.
Sheer power there from Capella. Not an easy guy to contain when he's going up with the shot.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Some changes for Minnesota. Avdia, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Miles Bridges subbed in for Kevin Durant. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Moran. For 3, Bridges. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. For Charlotte, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Mitchell against Halliburton. Here's Capella. Can't get it to drop. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Mitchell, the pass to Embiid. Can't get it to fall. Timberwolves shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Pass to Halliburton. Capella, screen on Mitchell. Here's Halliburton. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Moran against Bain. Here's Embiid. 20 points for him. Three-pointer O'Neal. Capella with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Halliburton outside. Pass to Bridges. They set the screen. For 3. Connects from downtown. Bridges has got 9.
Well, you can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
From the baseline. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Halliburton outside. Pass to Avdia. Back to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
And here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. They need this. Here's Embiid. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Halliburton against Mitchell. Here's Capella. That one drops for him.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Portis. Cousins comes in for Joel Embiid. Bogdanovich has checked in for O'Neal. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Donovan Mitchell.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Back to Bogdanovich. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Well within his arsenal. Bogdanovich doesn't hesitate when given the mid-range jump shot.
Halliburton outside. Bridges, a screen on Westbrook. Halliburton, the pass to Bridges. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The T-Wolves on top, delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for the Hornets, Russell Westbrook out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Bertans. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Up top, Cousins. He's covered by Bertans. And here's Westbrook. From deep, Bane gets the 3 ball to go.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Bridges outside. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, you got to like the aggressiveness there from Bridges because he forced the defense that time to commit the foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
The first one falls.
Well, it's so good to see players like Bridges improving season to season. You can tell he's putting the time and work in.
Cousins against Halliburton. Tries again. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Westbrook. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Cousins with a screen on Green. Bane against Green. Pass to Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. Great open look there.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovic possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Green against Bane. Green, the pass to Halliburton. Ibaka with a screen on Westbrook. Halliburton misses.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Pass to Hartenstein. On the wing, Bane. Green covering. Cousins with the screen. Here's Bane. Offensive board. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Halliburton, the pass to Bridges. Westbrook against Halliburton. And there's the screen. Inside. Great D that time from Bane. The Hornets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Pass to Green from behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Halliburton against Westbrook. Here's Green. Kept alive by Minnesota.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Halliburton against Westbrook. And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
BA, I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Bogdanovich into the lane. Shoots over Bridges. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Bridges finds Halliburton. Here's the pick. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on to DeMarcus Cousins.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
And he sinks the second. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, BA. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
Halliburton, the pass to Bridges. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Outside Bane. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
They set a pick. To the middle. And rejected. Cousins against Bridges. Cousins down low. From down in the low post, it goes.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
Halliburton against Westbrook. Kept alive.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Cousins finds Westbrook. Here's Bogdanovich. Goes back up. And and he lays it up and in.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Minnesota calls timeout. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great core vision at all times, runs the pick and roll well, and is shifty in the paint.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Bobby Portis has checked in for Cousins. Mamukelashvili comes in for Hartenstein. O'Neal, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Mitchell subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Pass to Ibaka. Back to Morant. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. The baseline, Jay. He can't get it to go, and it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Now Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Serge Ibaka.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Cousins, he's checked in for Portis. Hartenstein comes in for Azubuike. Bogdanovich has checked in for O'Neal. And it's Westbrook in for Desmond Bane. Here's Avdia. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Bogdanovich. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Back to Avdia. Three-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in. On offense, here are the Hornets. They're on a 19-7 run. Ibaka with a steal. Here's Avdia. Bridges outside. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Bridges outside. Back to Morant. Bridges outside. Pass to Kispert. Clock at 6. Over Bogdanovich. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Charlotte's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And you have to like how they've played this year. 55 wins in total.
And give this team credit. So difficult to sweep a team in the NBA, but they won both meetings this season against Charlotte.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Ja Morant.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role, mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Here's Westbrook. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Charlotte. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Westbrook. Cousins with the screen. No good on the three. Here's Avdia. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Giannis, some impressive wins. Talk about the momentum that you guys have created.
We definitely have a lot of momentum. We've got to keep playing good basketball.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce.